I mean, I love the game of Quidditch. I wish I could play that myself, even though I know I'll be shit at it. But, and this is no disrespect, the CGI in this Quidditch match is not good.
Come on, Hermione!
Somehow, with all the teachers there, with all the magical ability in the whole entire world, no one sees an 11-year-old girl set her teacher on fire. Look, my man got some skill. Where did he even learn he could do stuff like this? This is what I want to know. He wasn't given anything as a child, and now he can surfboard on a broomstick. Eat that snitch, bitch.
Good. You can help Harry then. He's going to go and look in the library for information on Nicholas Flamel.
We've looked 100 times.
Not in the restricted section. Happy Christmas.
She's like, while I'm away, you can get into whatever trouble you want because it is not going to be a reflection of me, so get to work, boys, because I'm going to be busy living my best life with my family, and if you guys get in trouble, then that is on you.
Some kind of cloak. Well, let's see then. Put it on. Whoa! My body's gone. I know what that is. That's an invisibility cloak.
I do not understand why a responsible adult would give such a tool to a child. Do you not know what children are like? Especially Harry. If I was 11 years old and was given an invisibility cloak, I would get myself into so much trouble just because I am a curious cat. I'd spy on everyone, I would. It would be like real life Facebook stalking. For a children's film, that scene is scary as shit. I remember that when I was a kid. That gave me some PTSD nightmares. Oh, could you imagine? That would be so bloody heartbreaking, wouldn't it really? I can understand when Dumbledore says that people waste away in front of these mirrors, looking at their deepest desires. If I was looking in that mirror, I would definitely see a large Big Mac meal. I'm an easily pleased man, and that is all I want. I don't want to be shady or anything, but Harry's parents died when they were 21 years old, so death is not a good look on them because they look like they're in their 40s.
And I must ask you not to go looking for it again. It does not do to dwell on dreams, Harry, and forget to live. And
if I'm right in saying, correct me if I'm wrong, when Dumbledore looks in the mirror of Eversaid, he sees his little sister Ariana Grande Dumbledore, right? But he don't tell Harry because he doesn't think Harry's old enough to know. He thinks he's old enough to own an invisibility cloak, but not old enough to know what Dumbledore sees in the mirror. So Dumbledore's like, I just see a pair of socks, yeah?
The only stone currently in existence belongs to Mr. Nicholas Flamel, the noted alchemist, who last year celebrated his 665th birthday.
Who in their right mind would want to live until they're 600 plus years old? My days. Little baby Norbert. Wouldn't that have been great if, in a couple of years down the line, Norbert, the Norwegian Ridgeback, comes back to be one of the dragons in a Triwizard tournament?
Nothing, I repeat, nothing, gives a student the right to walk about the school at night. Therefore, as punishment for your actions, 50 points will be taken.
50?
Each.
Savage bitch.
And to ensure it doesn't happen again, all 4 of you will receive detention.
Excuse me, Professor.
Perhaps I heard you wrong.
Nah, you heard right, bitch. You little snitch. So let me get this right. So their punishment for being out of bed at night is to be out of bed at night in a forest full of creatures that could potentially kill you. I don't know if I'll be sending my kid to this school, you know.
Ron, Hermione, you'll come with me.
Okay.
And Harry, you'll go with Malfoy.
Okay, then I get Fang.
Fine. Just so you know, he's a bloody coward.
That is so bloody irresponsible. There is a lot of shit out there that wants to do you damage, you know. Look, I know Malfoy is a cowardly, pussy old scared little bitch, but he's an 11-year-old kid who has just stumbled across a cloaked figure munching on a unicorn. So his reaction is actually pretty bloody smart.
But this is important. This is about the Philosopher's Stone.
How do you know?
Someone's going to try and steal it.
She's like, this bitch, how do you know about all this shit?
I'll fight you.
Neville, I'm really, really sorry about this. Petrificus totalis.
Oh, poor Neville. Just can't catch a break, can he? But the fact that he was willing to fight 3 people all at once, you know, just proves why that bitch is a Gryffindor.
If something bad happens, get yourselves out. Does it seem a bit quiet to you?
Yeah, you in danger, girl. That's also absolutely disgusting. Like you would, I would literally just throw myself down that trapdoor quick time before you get eaten up.
Curious. I've never seen birds like these.
They're not birds. They're keys. And I'll bet one of them fits that door.
Brightest witch of her age can't even tell the difference between a bird and a key. Bitch, please.
Yes, Hermione. I think this is gonna be exactly like wizard chess.
Yeah, there is potential for you to get fucked up. I'm like, you know what, I do not need no Philosopher's Sorcerer's Stone, thank you very much. I'm just gonna go back to bed. Especially me, because I actually do not know how to play chess.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
No, you can't. There must be another way.
Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not? Harry, it's you that has to go on.
It's so bloody dramatic. Like, did he even need to stay on this horse? Couldn't he got off the horse and just led the way with his voice? Go, yo, horse, do your shit. I won't stand here, okay? Oh, bless him. He should have dismantled. Do you know what? Even though it probably wouldn't be really exciting content to watch, I'm so sad that they missed out on a little potions section of this whole trip down to the Sorcerer's Stone. Alright, Harry. Prepare yourself, because you're about to run into a plot twist.
You?
I know! So random.
He, of course, never trusted me again. He rarely left me alone. But he doesn't understand. I'm never alone. Never.
Oh, cry me a fucking river, you little two-faced bitch.
Come here, Potter! Now!
Come here, Potter!
Tell me, what do you see?
I already told you, a Big Mac meal of the large variety, please.
Harry Potter.
Escandalo!
God.
He's got a nose. I barely recognised you. Harry, I know it sounds like it won't work, but all you literally have to do is slap him in the face. Burn, baby, burn, Voldy Inferno. I do not care who you are, or where you're from, how you grew up. If you were an 11-year-old child and you saw that shit, you're gonna be traumatized for a very long time. He just killed his teacher by accident on purpose, you know.
This kind of mark cannot be seen. It lives in your very skin.
What is it?
Love, Harry.
And Voldemort is allergic to that shit, me.
And now, as I understand it, the House Cup needs awarding, and the points stand thus. In fourth place, Gryffindor with 312 points.
Dumbledore is so fucking shady for doing this. Why would he not just give out the points before revealing the ranking of the houses? Why would he say, okay, so here's the winner, well done Slytherin, you won, congratulations, but...
I award 10 points to Neville Longbottom.
Ah, it's such a lovely bit in the film. Look at his face. Ah, you deserved it, mate. Even if Dumbledore is just throwing out things, if I can tally up the Gryffindor points so that they win, you still deserve your points. Those poor Slytherin children, you know, giveth with one hand, taketh away with the other hand. They're going to have to go home now and take some antidepressants because they're sad. See, even after all this time, I ain't watched this film in years, you know. But I still get a little smile on my face. I'm a fully grown adult now. And I'm still living my best life over a children's film. So that is Harry's first year. Done and dusted. I mean, really, Harry probably could have stayed out of this whole entire shenanigan and Voldemort still wouldn't have returned to power. Because the trick with the Mirror of Erised is to want the stone and not to use it. So regardless if Harry and the others saved the day, Voldemort would have been down there for a hell of a long time, probably forever, screaming into this mirror, and he still wouldn't be able to get the stone. But Harry, Ron and Hermione didn't stay out of it, but they get enough points to win House Cup, so happy days. The first time I watched this film was in the cinema, and I was a child, obviously. And I was with my older sister and younger brother. And for some reason, before we even went to the cinema, my younger brother drank a bottle of squash, undiluted. And you don't need to be a medical expert to think, that's not really that healthy. Well, guess what? It wasn't. Because halfway through the film, he threw up everywhere. So the first time I ever watched this film, I only ever watched the first half, because then we had to go home. And as for the books, I'm pretty sure back in the day, it was actually on the British school curriculum to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Because I'm pretty sure I have memory somewhere in there of my teacher reading it to us prior to the film coming out. I don't know. What I do know is I think we should party on through Harry's second year. If you want to be with me while we go down to the Chamber of Secrets and you haven't done already, then feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And down in the comments section, put your Potterhead brain on and tell me any behind the scenes footage that you might know, any backstory or lore that I did not mention, any mistakes you think the movie made, or any additions you think the movie did better than the books. I just want any and all opinions on Harry's first year at Hogwarts. So let's talk about it. And until next time, I open at the close.